Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, and today we are going to crochet a chick. So you'll need two colors of yarn, yellow and orange, and you'll need a 5.5mm crochet hook. You'll also need a stitch marker and some eyes. To start off, slip stitch, then chain 2. Once you've done that, insert your hook into the first chain and then chain 6. Once you've completed your 6 rows, chain 1 and put the stitch marker into the single crochet you just did. Now, for row 2, we're going to increase all around. So 2 single crochets in 1 stitch. At the end you should have 12. After that, your second row will be complete, so remove your stitch marker, single crochet, and then add your stitch marker back into that stitch. Make sure you have 12 stitches, and then for the third row, you're just going to single crochet all around. Once you've completed that, insert your hook into the first stitch and change the stitch marker's place to the one you just did. Okay, so for this row, you're going to have to do a bubble stitch. So the way you do it is yarn over, insert hook, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, insert stitch, hook, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through all 3. Now we're going to single crochet 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, last one. And now we're going to do another bubble stitch on the other side. So, in case you forgot, yarn over, insert hook, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert hook, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through all 3. If you're struggling, you can rewatch it or ask me to give a better tutorial in the comments. So now you're just gonna single crochet through the rest of the stitches. You can see it starting to become a chick. So now insert hook and do 1 stitch, and then remove your stitch marker and put it through the current stitch you did. And so for this row, you're gonna do 3 single crochets, including the one you just did, and then we're going to switch colors. So I'll show you how to do that in a second. So instead of doing a complete stitch for the last one, you're gonna just leave halfway. So tie your orange yarn around the yellow one. Doesn't matter exactly where, because you're gonna slide it down to where the stitches are. So slide it down, And then you're going to cut your yellow one. Make sure to give some place for tying, so you're going to tie it around. And then you're going to complete that stitch. So it's more like 2 stitches and a half. And then you're going to do a bubble stitch. Yarn over, insert, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through all 3. But then you're going to go back through the stitches because we're going to do the same thing that we did with the previous single crochet. We're going to change yarn, so you can tie the yellow one around the orange one wherever you like. And slide it down. And then cut the orange yarn. Now tie it around the yellow yarn. And then complete the bubble stitch. Now we're gonna single crochet 1, but we're gonna do like a half one again. And then we're gonna switch yarn again. So tie it around, slide it down, cut the yellow yarn, and then tie the yellow yarn around the orange yarn. Now complete the single crochet and do another bubble stitch. So yarn over, insert, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over, pull through all 3, but then we have to go back through because we're going to do the same thing. So switching yarn, this is the last time we're switching yarn, it can be very annoying. So switching yarn, tie it around, and pull it down. And then cut the orange yarn, tie it around the yellow yarn, and then complete the bubble stitch. Now you're going to single crochet for the remaining stitches. One more, and once you've completed that, we're going to insert the eyes now. Look how much it looks like a chick now. So I'm going to place mine like next to the hand, like in the crochet stitch right next to the hand. So, but you can like place yours wherever you like, honestly, it's not that big of a deal. And yeah, this is just like where I like to place it, and the other one next to the other hand. And then put the backs in. I always struggle with this a little bit. You can also use whatever size eye you want. Make sure it's not too small or it'll go through the stitches. And there you go. For the last row, we're going to do a decrease row. So if you don't know how to do a decrease, you put your yarn into the first hoop. So see how there's like a V? You're going to just put your hook through the first one. Usually we do 2, but since it's a decrease, we're going to do that. And then do it with the second one, and then yarn over it and pull through both of them. And then yarn over, pull through 2. then you're gonna put your stitch marker on top. But for this one, it's gonna be a little bit different because we're gonna go through the backs of the thing. Usually we'd go through the front, but we're gonna go through the backs just to hide the orange thing. Cause like the orange yarn, if we did the front hoops, then we would see through it. So then you're gonna do that one 3 times, just going into the backs, not the front. If you're having difficulty with this, just again, you can put it in the comments. I'll put a tutorial, or you can search one up. Okay, and then one more of this, and then we're gonna go back to the other one that we were doing. Sometimes it's hard to pull through. So this one we're going through the fronts. And then this is the last stitch that we'll do. Sorry, my hand was kind of blocking it. Okay, so now you're gonna tie off. And we're gonna stuff it. So this is the stuffing that I'm using. It's just, you know, your regular one. You can also remove the stitch marker. We won't be needing that. I like to stuff mine as much as possible, so now you've got your little guy. You still have to do the sewing though. Most people hate this part, but it's not that bad if you do it properly. So just like tie that, and you're gonna put your yarn through your needle, obviously. Okay, sorry, I'm just rambling. And so you're gonna insert into the first stitch and then like pull it through, and then do that again, the front of the stitch. You don't want to go through the back, and you want to be going in the one direction. So you should have done that 6 times. Now you're just gonna pull it, but make sure not to pull it too hard because this type of yarn can break really easily. So now you're just gonna bring it over to a spot. I usually put it in the back, and then do it again just to like help that get locked in there. And I'm gonna cut it off and then shove the little guy back in there. Okay, so now we're gonna do the mouth. And so you're gonna take your orange yarn and put it into the needle. And then I like to put mine from the back of the head into a stitch away, 1 stitch away from the eye. And then it goes 2 stitches over, 1 stitch next to the eye. And then you're gonna just pull it back through the same hole that you just did, that you just made. And then like adjust that a little bit, and then cut it and tie it off. I like to do a double knot, just to like get it secure. Then cut it and then like shove it in. Sometimes there will be bits of fuzz on your guy, so just make sure to brush that off. So that's it. Goodbye, thanks for watching.